All right, let's do this really quick. Nikita Dragun got arrested. I think that she threw. Let's read this. People are really going crazy because she was apparently held in a men's facility, and a lot of people are upset. And let's talk about that. But first, let's read through this article. We'll be pretty quick about it. I think that people are. This advertisement is not targeted towards me. Get this out of here. Get it out. Don't nobody look at that ad. Okay, hold on. That ad is not for me. That has nothing to do with me. That advertisement is not for me. Okay. All right. Let's read this through. Nikita Dragun left the swanky Miami Beach hotel in handcuffs after cops say she was walking around the pool in the nude before dousing officers and security guards with water. For free? Incredible. The transgender influencer was arrested Monday night on a felony charge of battery on a police officer, and it sounds like she was having a good time at the Good Time Hotel. Well, it's a good time at the Good Time Hotel. The transgender influencer... Okay. According to the police report obtained by TMZ, cops responded to a report of someone causing a disturbance and being extremely disorderly at a hotel. Police say that when they got there, hotel security told Nikita she had been causing a disturbance for a long period of time and walking around the pool area naked. Cops say security also told them Nikita ignored demands to stop causing the disturbance and at one point intentionally threw water on hotel staffers. Once officers arrived on the scene, they say they went with security up to Nikita's room where they heard loud music being played. Police say Nikita opened the door. Wait, so she was in her room at that point? Okay. Police say Nikita opened the door after several knocks, but when security explained to Nikita she needed to cut it out or she'd be asked to leave the hotel, Nikita slammed the door in their faces. A few moments later, cops say Nikita opened the door again and asked security, "Do you want more?" Officers say Nikita then swung an open water bottle, causing water to hit and spill on both the security guards and the officer, resulting in an arrest. What is this? Just an image on Instagram? Oh, it's just her at the hotel. I don't care. Nikita was booked on a felony battery on a police officer, misdemeanor disorderly conduct, and misdemeanor battery. She was booked in Miami-Dade Court Counties, Turner, whatever. She had a $5,000 bond, which I looked into a little bit. So a bond is different from bail. Like a bond is something that like a bail bondsman post for your bail, and then you pay a percentage, whatever. We reached out to Nikita's camp. So far, no word back. Okay, pretty simple. I mean, it seems like a little bit the charges are a little overblown, but yeah, she got arrested. People are upset though because she was detained in a male facility. Let's watch this really quick. This is the Nikita Dragun arrested in Miami. Ask judge if she has to stay in the men's unit. We're gonna watch this real quick. It's only 2 minutes.
Order that you stay away from the Good Times Hotel. Do you have to go there to get your personal belongings?
I do.
All right. So you're not allowed to go back there, but you can return there to get your personal belongings. Otherwise, you got to stay away from there. Okay. And if you go there to get your personal belongings, I don't know, you want to stay away? She doesn't live here.
I mean, I think that she caused trouble at the hotel. I don't think they want her back there.
Oh, so I guess they're having like a stay away order. I guess that means that you're not allowed to go there, but like she doesn't even live in the state. But whatever, I don't blame them. If she was being that disturbing, or if she was causing that much of a disturbance, why not? You know, listen, man. Some of these celebrities think that their shit don't stink. You know.
And I don't think it's too restrictive.
All right, so just go there to get your personal belongings. You should go with the police officer, okay?
Thank you so much. I would like to thank the staff. They've been very lovely.
All right, let me just write this out. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
You just reduce the bond.
Do you have money to post the bond?
How much is it?
I don't know.
I was thinking 1,000 count 1, and then 500 2 and 3.
That's fine.
I might have to check.
$1,000 count 1, 500 count 2, 500 count 3.
Did you consider an ROR?
I can't do that for this charge. I'm sorry.
What is ROR? ROR court. Oh, bail. Release and on own reconnaissance. This means that the defendant needs not to post any form of cash bail. Okay.
And the defendant's not from here. So.
I got to set a bond. It's a $2,000 bond. If there's any reason you can't afford to pay a bond, use the free phone at the jail to call the public defender's office, and they can.
I mean, I feel like she can afford it. She's a fucking millionaire, right?
Readdress this with your division judge. All right.
Your Honor, may I ask one question?
Sure.
Do I have to stay here in the men's unit still?
Yeah, I don't make the rules up there, but they should make a proper accommodation for you. You should be in a separate area. Can you?
So this is where people are getting upset, and I understand. It's that she's being held in the unit where the men are, which is like shitty. You know, outside of the point that it like probably makes her feel a little invalid as being a woman. let's just keep it simple. So right here, the judge said the issue people are having is that it's unsafe if she's held with men potentially, because it could be in jail, probably more so in prison, of course, but in jail. I mean, this is a woman. They clearly do like one of the biggest issues of like with jails, why we separate men and women, is because of like the significant physical power dynamic, right? It's a huge reason. Nikita Dragun, even if you is a woman, even if you're on a trans affirming, this is very much a woman on like very passable, very much on estrogen. This is somebody who expresses and you would never be able to tell that they were a trans woman at all. They could very much get hurt or even sexually assaulted in prison, which is already a big problem in male prisons. It's a horrible problem, which why prisons need to be reformed. The thing is that the judge says that they should, with the terminology, she goes.
Do I have to stay here?
She basically says that they should be making accommodations for her. So I believe that they are.
Still?
Yeah, I don't make the rules up there, but they should make a proper accommodation for you. You should be in a separate area. You can.
So yeah, it sounds like they should make an accommodation in a separate area. Now, she might be saying that they should do that in the sense of like that's something they're supposed to do, or to me, it sounds like she's saying like, you should do that, or they should be doing that as in like that's what they are doing, or that's what they will be doing in a more assertive tone. I get why people are upset, but it seems like everything's being handled. I also think that she's out. So
contact the bondsman to try and get you out. Miss Corey, do you want to note your file that makes you to follow up to make sure she's able to get hold of a bondsman to bond out?
Yes, Judge. Miss Dragun, can I please have your phone number or contact number that once you're out we can get in touch with you?
Yes, ma'am. It's the same one I've had my entire life.
Perfect. Thank you. So when you get out, please keep in touch with the public defender's office, and I'll make a note for the attorney to reach out to you soon so you can get in touch with the bondsman, okay?
Fiona, can you repeat the bond?
Sure. It's $1,000 count one for the battery on the law enforcement officer. Count two.
she doesn't seem too upset, by the way. Like just
Sure. It's $1,000 count one for the battery on the law enforcement
Good.
officer.
goes a cute little kiss. So it's $2,000.
Count two.
If you read down here, New York social media influencer Nikita Dragun, who is transgender, has over 12.5 million subscribers on YouTube and Instagram, was arrested Monday in Miami and placed in the men's unit at the correctional center. Dragun was released on recognizance, which means that she seems to have gotten her ROR. Miami-Dade County's record said, meaning that she did not have to post bail, so she was able to get out without posting bail. Dragun's representative said her being placed in a men's unit is extremely disturbing and dangerous. It could be. It sounds like they were making accommodations for her to be independent, but to be honest with you, if I was a judge or if I was a lawyer, I would absolutely play that the fuck up so that you would make it so that your client doesn't have to actually go into prison. To be honest with you, that's probably more of what it is than anything else. It could be a distressing situation, but if she was accurate, like reasonably separated, she wouldn't really be in any danger. It might be upsetting for her, but it seems more like a lawyer play, which I totally understand. I totally respect that. You got to do what you got to do. This decision made by Miami Corrections Department directly violates their protocol, which mandates that transgender inmates are classified and housed based on safety needs and gender identity, which might actually be true. Again, if they were isolating her separately, I don't know if that is true, but this is what this is a Jack Key, whatever, Kitsonia, whatever, a full scope public relations said. Sounds like her lawyer office. Yeah, so that's pretty much the story. A lot of people are like, oh my God, Nikita Dragun's going to die. Not really. I don't think it's that much of a risk. Still good that she's out, but not good that she's causing a disturbance and being an asshole. So, fuck her for that. Not literally, but she ain't bad looking. I want Papa Gut to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.